Hello, ladies and gents, and everyone else. Welcome back to Genshin Impact. My name is Royal, and we are about to take on the dragon. And I believe this is going to be the end of the Archon quest for Mondstadt. So,
why do so many people make such a big deal out of seeking the Adepti? There's Adepti everywhere, isn't there?
I believe there is, little one. But anyway, we're going to jump in, and we're going to go ahead and confront the dragon and see where things go from there. Yeah, we'll give it a shot.
Look! There are two shiny spots on Dvalin's back! They appear to be poisonous blood clots that have coagulated on his wounds. The Abyss Order must have cursed the wounds. That's what's corrupting Dvalin's mind. To save Dvalin, we're going to have to get rid of those blood clots. Aim for those blood clots! Dvalin is getting away, but I'm familiar with his tactics. Just hold on a bit longer. And condense the pure animo from the shots being fired. Shattering them will create acceleration currents. I can't control where they will appear, so keep your eyes peeled. Shatter the condensed animo orbs to create acceleration currents. I know it's hard to tell amidst the barrage of bullets, but this is the only way. Now we can fight Dvalin on equal grounds. The grandest bard is here to help. But first, let me be clear. Even after hundreds of years without use, Dvalin's teeth and claws are still very dangerous. Yeah. Yeah. Tainted blood clot on his neck. Yeah. 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 Ace in the hole! Celestinum Finale Termini!
This dragon has strange taste when it comes to naming things.
I named it for him just now.
Seriously?
Well, anyway, let's ride the wind currents and stay away from the breaking platforms. The energy flooding out from the fissures will be hot. Be sure to watch your step. The tainted blood clot on his neck. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
This place is gonna collapse.
It's been a while since we flew like this together. Huh, Dvalin?
Just now. Why? Why did you not ask me to protect you like the last time?
Me not wanting you to listen to the Abyss Order doesn't mean that you have to listen to me. Freedom, if demanded of you by an Archon, is really no freedom at all.
Is this the power of the Animo Archon? But I am no longer part of the Four Winds.
Even if that's so, you still protected us regardless. Now spread your wings of freedom and go with my blessing.
And so, the Storm Terror threat was quelled. I clarified the misunderstanding to the citizens of Mondstadt and let them know that they are safe. To them, it seems Storm Terror attacked Mondstadt out of nowhere and then vanished just as quickly. They must be finding the whole ordeal very confusing.
However, winds change their course. Someday, they will blow towards a brighter future.
Hey. Leaving in 94 seconds. Where were we? One day later. 94 seconds.
You guys are back! The honorary knight returns triumphant!
What's with the barricades? What did you think was going to be? Oh, it was the bad guys. Because it's pointed the other way. Got it.
Yep, we're back from tussling with Dvalin.
You just returned yesterday, right? Jean got back first, and she told us all about your heroic deeds.
Yeah, she wouldn't want to brag about us in front of us.
I wonder if I'll ever get an opportunity like that.
It's all thanks to your referral.
That doesn't come into it. You guys deserve all the credit for how you resolved this crisis.
You brought us to Jean. Well, I guess Kaya, but you brought us to Kaya.
When I brought you into the city that day, I was just doing my duty as an outrider.
Humble.
You're welcome. But have you been waiting for us here this whole time?
Sounds like it. She's still out there cooking food. Look at her out there.
Of course not. Just because I'm not out on the front line doesn't mean I don't have work to do. In fact, I'm dealing with the aftermath of the crisis as we speak.
Cleaning up the mess.
Aftermath? Here? What happened in Mondstadt?
While Master Jean was away, the monsters lurking nearby made a coordinated attack on the city. Fortunately, we weren't completely taken by surprise. I detected the Hilly Churls were moving closer to the city a while back.
Oh, you do something.
Oh, yeah! Paimon remembers. When we first met, you were clearing out one of their camps.
No, we were cleaning out one of their camps.
Exactly. And if we hadn't started making preparations back then, Mondstadt would be in much greater danger by now.
Yeah, but why would the Hilly Churls be doing this?
I know. It's strange. Hilly Churls aren't usually capable of coordinating like this.
Yeah, so somebody's pulling the strings, or they're being forced in this general direction.
Our best guess is that the Abyss Order is behind it.
I'm considering anything with the word abyss to be a bad thing.
They've taken over the Hilly Churls. Good thing we saved Dvalin, or they might have taken him too.
They kind of did at first.
That's right. And since I'm the Outrider, it's up to me to keep eyes on the Abyss Order from now on. I'm sorry. You should be celebrating your victory, not listening to all this somber talk.
Well, it's best to know where we stand before we go and party.
I promised to take you out for some sticky honey roast, didn't I?
You
Before
did.
everyone got caught up in the storm terror crisis.
Yeah, you're buying lunch.
There's no time like the present, right? You guys hungry?
Always. Paimon's always hungry.
You bet! You may have forgotten till just now, but it's been on Paimon's mind this whole time.
Exactly.
Awesome, let's go! It's been way too long since I last ate a sticky honey roast myself. Wait for me at Good Hunter. I'll be right there. I just have to clean up here real quick.
Okay. Let's go to Good Hunter. Scare off the birds because Timmy's not around. Right in here, right up to Good Hunter.
It's been getting quite busy
15.
recently.
16. That's a nice
That's not where
haul.
I'm supposed to go. Down there. When the wind dies down. That's literally where we were at. Why do we need to go down there? She said go to Good Hunter. This is Good Hunter.
we go. This is it.
What is it?
Crisis, danger, the thrill of adventure.
The adventure's over, man. You missed it.
Adventurers Guild! Finally, our days of rescuing kittens and finding lost puppies are over! The age of adventure is upon us!
An age of adventure usually comes with a lot of death and dying.
Roll up, youngsters! Join the Adventurers Guild today! In this time of great upheaval, we must rally together, take on the dragon, and save our great city of Mondstadt!
He doesn't know. Yeah, about that.
What? What?
Yeah,
The Storm Terror threat is resolved?
Yeah.
I missed the acting clanmaster's speech?
Yep. Where were you?
Storm Terror should have put up more of a fight. We didn't get to join in.
You wouldn't have joined in anyway. You'd have let me do everything. So, what, we're gonna talk to everybody now? Looks like it. Nimrod. I love that name.
Long live the heroes. Thank you. It's finally over.
Yeah, I'm just that good. What do you want to bet we gotta go across the street and talk to that sister over there?
Many trade routes have closed due to the Storm Terror incident. We can cope for now without fresh fruit and vegetables. But if the wine supply dries up, we're all doomed.
Yes, because nobody's a good help unless they're drunk, right?
I cannot imagine a world without wine. I hope they get the trade routes back up and running soon.
D-Luke will take care of it. All he needs is sunflowers. Or sunflowers? Dandelions. Yeah, it's dandelion wine. Okay, we're not like him. Hello, Sister Grace.
So Storm Terror's true identity is Dvalin, one of the Four Winds. We never should have forgotten his past sacrifice for Mondstadt.
Yeah, and you guys at the church were really mean.
Every cloud has a silver lining. We're fortunate that our relationship with the Dragon of the East didn't sour past the point of no return.
Yeah, you can thank Venti for that.
For that, we have you to thank. And Jean for her unfailing devotion. As long as we have the Knights of Favonius, peace and freedom will prevail in Mondstadt.
Did she just leave out the fact that D-Luke and Venti were helping out? Okay.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange
Hi, over here, Kid Hunter.
Greetings. May I take your order?
No. Amber's gonna buy us food.
Why so cold? I've always thought that we enjoy quite the intimate friendship.
Ah, the handsome Mr. Kaya. Oh hey, didn't see you there. The handsome Mr. Kaya.
Ah, so you do feel something for me. And people say my charm is fake.
We all know your charm is fake.
To bask in the presence of Mondstadt's new big hero is quite the morale boost. And that's coming from a knight.
I hope I got really high boots on.
Sweet-talking, sugar-coated Captain Kaya.
You like him, you know it.
Nonsense. I speak from the heart.
Yeah, what are you plotting this
Me?
time?
Nothing. On the contrary, I'm trying to work out what others are plotting.
And so is the responsibilities, the curse of being a captain.
That's why I'm here. Somewhere quiet, where I can collect my thoughts.
So what you thinking about then?
Yeah, let us interrupt your thought process with some helpful banter.
The Abyss Order.
Again, using that word. Can we just not for a little bit?
A dragon wreaks havoc in Mondstadt, and the acting Grand Master leaves the city to combat the threat. Strategically, that's the perfect moment for the Abyss Order to make their move.
Yes.
If you were the Abyss Order, would you squander this golden opportunity by sending in nothing more than a few hilly churls?
You're right, it doesn't add up.
To get to the bottom of it, I decided to wait. So I waited, and watched for their next move.
Just like you decided you were gonna do. Imagine that.
Then came the day you made all hell break loose in Storm Terror's lair. Just as the hilly churl's cries sounded from the city gates. That same day, I saw shadowy figures lurking in the city itself.
You didn't do anything about it. Some captain you are.
Inside the city?
They're here?
Well, all the other knights were outside, fighting the enemy. As you can imagine, that left the inside of the city completely unguarded.
Yeah, but what would they be doing inside the city?
Except for me, of course. And so I approached the Abyss Order infiltrators for a bit of, let's call it fraternizing.
So you're saying you partied with the Fatui? Or the Abyss Order?
Through various means, I managed to gather some rather interesting intel.
You got them drunk, didn't you?
The situation is this. The Abyss Order. They are united under a single leader.
But who?
The Abyss Order has a leader?
Oh, it wouldn't be much of an order if they didn't have a leader.
Yes. And it was this very leader who devised the plot to turn Dvalin into a weapon of war.
But who would do such a dastardly thing?
What exactly did you have to do to find this out?
Ran up one heck of a bar tab?
Let's just say I'm blessed with certain linguistic powers.
You need to talk to Venti. He needs to learn some of those skills. He can't talk himself out of anything.
There's more. The Abyss Order has a name for this leader. They call her the Princess.
Princess?
Now, I'm sorry to cut this intelligence briefing short, but I do believe I spy Amber heading this way.
Oh, run while you still can.
I think she's still angry with me for my absence from the defense effort during the attack. I'd better slip away before she notices me.
Don't you outrank her?
One minute I see Kaya, the next he slipped away. Clear sign of a guilty conscience.
I know, what a scoundrel. He does a lot behind the scenes.
Are you sure? Because that sounds like exactly what he'd say to talk himself out of trouble. But let's forget about him. I worked super hard today, and my tummy's rumbling. Let's order. Hi, Sarah. 1 sticky honey roast, please.
1? We need 3. Paimon's gonna eat a whole one by herself.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Which should I choose?
So, now the Storm Terror threat is behind us. What are your plans for the next step?
That actually looks really good. And that is a huge mug of beer.
Paimon thinks it's time to leave Mondstadt and keep looking through the 7 nations until we find clues about his sister.
I think we should listen to Paimon. She's very smart.
Huh, really? Oh, well, I guess this is goodbye for now.
I will miss Mondstadt.
Hey, don't feel down. You'll always be a friend of the Knights of Avonius and our honorary knight. Wherever you may go and wherever the wind may blow.
Yeah, I'll come back to visit.
That's the spirit. Remember, Mondstadt will always welcome you.
Well, it better. I'm part of the reason Mondstadt's still here.
All right, now let's eat before it gets cold.
Let's do that. You enjoy a relaxing mealtime.
That was good. No
to Paimon. Amber's recommendations are worth the wait.
Yes, they are.
Of course. Well, I don't trust myself in the kitchen. You can always trust me with the menu.
Yeah, we heard you burnt a bunch of stuff. And look at that. We ate the plate, too. That's nice.
Oh, I almost forgot to mention.
What'd you forget?
Jean's waiting for you at the cathedral. It's something to do with the Holy Lyre de Himmel. You'd better head there now.
Yeah. I think we should.
Star Snatch Cliff is known for its views. Here are my wishes. And
Have you heard? Storm Terror.
This is Barbara, the deaconess of the church. She is here to retrieve the Holy Lyre de Himmel.
We broke it.
May the Animal Archon protect you.
Oh, she's sweet.
I'm not really in a position to speak compared to our acting Grand Master,
Really?
but I still want to thank you all on behalf of all of Mondstadt for your assistance. Fortunately, everything was resolved peacefully. I can't imagine how an all-out war between the military and the dragon would have ended.
Very, very badly. A lot of people would have died.
Now the Fatui have no choice but to keep their mouths shut.
Uh-huh. I bet they don't.
They must be annoyed that things didn't turn out as planned for them.
So are they gonna leave? They should.
This time, they even lost their best excuse to pressure the Knights of Favonius.
Yeah, it's because you're awesome as an acting Grand Master.
Diplomatically speaking, they gained nothing, and on the contrary, simply proved just how vexatious they can be.
Big words.
Sounds like quite the story. So, did you bring the Holy Lyre with you?
About that.
We cannot ask you to keep defending the lyre forever. The Seneschal has been pressing me for a while now.
We, did bring it with us. It's a little...
Oh, don't worry. I'm not here to collect rent. The church has always received special funding.
Yeah, don't tell her it's broken.
The Holy Lyre! Lord Barbados! Even if I atoned for these sins for the rest of my life, it would still not be enough!
Oh, give it here.
How could this Holy Lyre, but how?
Huh? Let Paimon see!
No. I don't know how you managed to fix it, but you'll never touch the lyre again!
We, really should get going. That trick I used to repair the Holy Lyre. I mean, the magic I used isn't going to hold forever, you know.
What? You tone deaf, Barb! Hey, don't go!
It's an illusion.
At last, Mondstadt's rodent ruler in the flesh. Scurrying through the streets looking for leftovers? Mondstadt calls this a god?
Resident rodent beats invasive vermin.
Don't you dare speak back to me, insolent bard. Absentee Archon of Mondstadt. How impotent you've become.
That smirk you wear looks out of place. Did you steal it from your master's face?
Should have held your tongue. So, this is a gnosis, Wouldn't be caught dead wearing this ugly thing in public.
Beauty is a waste when the beholder has no taste.
Venti! Well, we have what we came here for. Come, before our dear Favonian friends arrive. Leave nothing for them to find.
After much time has passed. Do I wake up now?
Honorary Knight, you're awake.
You are very blurry. Oh, it's you. Yeah, Venti, is he alright?
I wouldn't say he's alright, exactly.
What's wrong with him?
I found you lying unconscious outside the cathedral and used my elemental powers to heal you.
Well, that was very nice of you. What's going on with Venti?
That bard awakened first, but strangely, my healing powers had almost no effect on him.
Uh-oh.
This is the first time I've encountered such a patient, but he just said, "It's completely normal," and then got up and left the cathedral.
Alright.
He left? Already? Where'd he go?
The symbol of Mondstadt's hero. That's what he said.
Oh, he went back out to the tree.
I wanted to stop him, but Jean, I mean, Master Jean, said to let him leave. How strange.
Paimon remembers Venti healing under that tree before.
Yeah, let's go there.
It's probably due to the connection between Windrise and the Animal Archon. Master Jean has figured it out as well, but we can't tell Barbara.
She's right there, and you're talking. Alright, let's go out to the tree. See what's going on with Venti. Oh, that's the wrong way. We're just gonna teleport out there before we jump off of a cathedral. Venti? Oh, he is. Looks like he's drawing power, doesn't it?
The wind amongst the branches is good. I love the way it smells. I said the exact same thing last time. Why do I only say these things when I'm down on my luck?
So what is a gnosis?
So you noticed.
Yeah, she beat you up and took it.
This isn't something I'm meant to discuss with ordinary people, but I suppose I can let you in on the secret.
Okay.
As you know, visions are external magical foci that only a small minority of people possess. They use these visions to channel elemental power. In truth, every wielder of a vision is one who can attain godhood and ascend to Celestia. We call such people allogenes.
So you're an allogene?
Allogenes? Paimon's never heard of them before.
That's because this is a secret that only Archons are privy to. We don't need primitive tools like visions. Instead, each Archon has an internal magical focus that resonates directly with Celestia itself, known as a gnosis.
What about the thing hanging on your hip?
It's just a glowing glass ball I carry around to avoid suspicion.
So who was that nasty woman who sent Paimon flying and stole your gnosis?
Her name is Signora, number 8 of the Harbingers. She and the rest of the Harbingers have been given godlike executive authority by the Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya, and with it, strength surpassing that of other mortals.
The Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya? Isn't that...
Indeed. She is one of the 7. The Tsaritsa who reigns from the Zepelyarny Palace, and the one person that the Fatui Harbingers all answer to. The 7 don't always get along well, but still. I never thought that she would plot to steal another Archon's gnosis.
What sort of god is the Tsaritsa?
How should I put this? 500 years ago, I knew her well, but I can't say the same is true now. You see, a certain catastrophe happened 500 years ago, and after that, she cut off all ties with me. But we can save discussion of the Cryo-Archon and the Fatui for another day.
Then what are we going to talk about today?
If you seek the rest of the 7, many difficulties lie ahead of you still. You should head for Mondstadt's neighboring nation of Liyue. The Geo-Archon who reigns there, unlike me, administrates his entire region personally. He only descends once every year to give his divine predictions, which set the direction for Liyue for the rest of that year.
Even so, it sounds like he works much harder than a certain someone,
In any case, this year's Rite of Descension is soon to begin. If you miss it, you'll just have to wait another year.
Yeah, we don't want to do that.
What? Oh, why didn't you tell us before? Well, then bye! We're going!
One moment, Windborn Outlander. Yep. Traveler, as you set off on your journey once again, you must remember that the journey itself has meaning.
Yeah, it's not about the destination, it's about the trip. Got it.
The birds of Tevat, the songs in the cities, the Tsaritsa, her Fatui and the monsters, they are all part of your journey.
Right.
The destination is not everything. So before you reach the end, keep your eyes open. Use the chance to take in the world around you.
Venti.
Great. So that's that for the Animo Archon's admonishments. Back to Venti time.
Yeah, but now you're actually just Venti.
If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single climb. Up till the end, Dvalin remembered his duty as one of the 4 winds. As such, I don't intend to forcibly strip him of that duty and force my ideals of freedom onto him.
That's good.
I just hope that Dvalin will be able to choose for himself and understand what freedom is.
I'm sure he gets it.
Before I became an Archon, I too was taught the meaning of freedom in this way by a friend.
Oh?
If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single clime. Kaya shared some new intelligence, you say? Oh, I see. So, the Abyss Order has a princess who orchestrated the plan to corrupt Dvalin?
Yep.
They were probably trying to turn Dvalin into a weapon of war for the Abyss. But that said, I have never heard of any such princess of the Abyss Order.
So this is a recent development.
I think so too. Apparently. But how does a princess come out of nowhere and take command over the entire Abyss Order?
That is a good question.
If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single clime.
Let's find out about Senora.
That Fatui lady didn't hang around, did she? She just grabbed your gnosis and left?
Looked like it.
She wanted to avoid any eyewitnesses from the Knights of Favonius. The slightest slip-up here would have destroyed the Fatui's diplomatic relations with the Knights.
Yeah, images and all that.
So they're just gonna keep acting like Mondstadt's allies as if nothing happened?
Yep.
If only the Seven Nations had banded together against the Abyss Order in the first place.
Yeah, exactly what does it take to band everyone together? That would be the question.
The Fatui possess the strongest military among the Seven Nations, yet they've used it to steal the Holy Lyre, covet the power of gods, and use Dvalin as a bargaining chip against the Knights.
Yeah, something tells me that they're going to do a lot more.
Speaking of the lyre, didn't Diluc say something like this before? He said that the Fatui can only run amok across the Seven Nations and threaten the Knights because of the Harbingers.
Yes. As I said earlier, the Cryo-Archon has given them authority and strength beyond that of other mortals. The Tsaritsa. I haven't seen her in 500 years. What is she thinking? What's her plan?
Go ask her.
Whatever the answer is, I have a feeling it's only going to make your search for the Seven all the more difficult.
Probably. Everything seems to make our job more difficult.
If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single clime.
About the deities.
As I said before, vision wielders are known as allogenes and may ascend to Celestia.
Right.
A gnosis is a higher-order nexus of elemental manipulation and is emblematic of an Archon's status as one of the Seven. But as for which of the Seven took your sister, I'm sorry, I don't know.
We don't know if one of them took my sister. We just know she's not around and we don't know where she's at.
Wait, as one of the Seven, I'm not clear of suspicion yet either, am I?
We've known you long enough to trust you.
We're a great team indeed. Say, once you find your sister, how would you like to become one of the new Four Winds?
Perhaps.
You don't seem too into it.
No, not really.
Hey, Tone Deaf Bard! If being one of the Four Winds means free food, you can consider Paimon.
As long as it comes with an all-you-can-eat.
If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single clime. Well then, best be off to Liyue. If the dissension ritual you failed to tally, then another year you must dally.
Yeah, I'm about tired of your rhyming. Hey, stop. It looks like that. End of the Mondstadt Archon.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth, and those that come across Liyue tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
Alright. Now we're supposed to go to Liyue. Right? Yep. Right up here at the top here. Rite of Descension. Yep, so we gotta go to Liyue. We're gonna do that in the next one. So.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Well, with Venti right behind us, we're gonna go ahead and end this episode here. Thanks for hanging out all the way to the end of the Mondstadt Archon quest. And if you like this video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. And I will see you guys in Liyue. Have a good one, everybody.